Yep, that did the trick. I went ahead and quit the game and came back in and loaded the save, and no more rain on top of the airplane, so that's cool. But I know this video has gotten pretty long, so I think I'm going to make another video. I think I'm at like at least an hour on this one. So I'll make another video and we'll go do some jobs for the mayor. I think that's the 3-job limit, perhaps. We'll see, but thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Howdy folks, welcome back to Deadstick Bush Pilot Simulator Playtest. We're picking up right where I left off at the last video. We're gonna go do some jobs for the mayor. We've got our own plane now, the Guppy. And I'm getting ready to push her out of the hangar. Tow is not allowed. Say what now? Oh. I'm gonna take the wheel chocks off and then I'm gonna push it on out of here. Good call, game. Good call. I would have bent the crap out of that tail wheel trying to push this thing out of here. We're going to push it out of here, and we're going to go get some cargo. I think. Oh, did the cargo despawn? Oh, I don't have a job. Well, that's interesting. So I got rid of the rain on the roof. Also, I apparently lost the job. Show job. There it goes. Is it back? Take stuff from there to there. Yeah, we're up, boys. However, there is no cargo. So apparently it doesn't save the cargo. That's fun. I'll tell you what, I think I have another save right before I accepted the job. Let me try that save, and I'll be back. Okay, we're saved. I had an autosave from before I had accepted the mayor job, so let's see if we can get this going again. It has a deep personal meaning, sure. Actually, I'm not sure about it either. We're partners now. We are indeed. We will be very happy together. All right, close the phone. We should get another message. It says one message, but I don't have any messages. I don't have very many bars. Do they actually simulate getting bars of signal? So if you're way out in the middle of nowhere, can you not call people? Interesting. Find the new plane. Oh, it wants me to repaint again? It's already painted, though. Look at it. It's yellow. Didn't see that part. The game is all kinds of confused, but it is a playtest. Bugs are expected. There is a little bit of lag sometimes when you get to the hangar. Alright, we need to repaint it again. Respray. Sure. Do I have to make it a different color now? A bummer. It wants me to rename the aircraft. Alright, fine. We'll rename it again. The gray... Gray bomber. There we go. Oh, nice. We have no planet outside now. Oh, no, it's nighttime. Never mind. I thought something hadn't spawned, but it's just nighttime. Alright, let's get our phone. Let's try to go do some missions. Gray Bomber isn't the name you would have selected, I know. It has a deep personal meaning. Yeah, we need help. Send me the details. Alright, accept job. I do need to sleep because it's dark. Sleep till dawn. Yes, please. Got some cool northern lights. Alrighty, let's try this again. And there is cargo setting over there. Hooray. Oh, I keep forgetting. You get stuck under the wings. The tiny little airplane. All right, let's try pushing this out again. Whew, it just barely fits. It makes me nervous every time. And we'll get some cargo in here. We'll go flying. I need to double check the map. I forget where I'm going now. With all the hubbub. Whee! Wait, stop! Stop! Whoops. Physics works. Confirmed. Alright, we got a 5-pound box. No problem. We'll stick that right up front. Got another 5-pound box. Stick that right up there. We got a little bitty guy. What's the little guy? You're also 5 pounds. Alright. Stick you right behind the other guys. Close her up and we can get out of here after I check the map. So we're here. We're flying south. We're going down to Morton, which is the one. I think there's a cliff right here. Yeah, that's the big one, Morton. But does it tell me if I have landing fees? Those frequencies. Maybe look to see if we had instruments that worked. We got a bunch of stuff missing from this plane, though. So, yeah, we definitely don't have a VOR or anything. We just got the basics. Cool. Offer anti-collision. You're good, you're good. Oh, there we go. We have a transponder. Wow. Fun. I don't remember what the comm was here. Is there people actually on the radio? What's the Unicom here? 122.8, and what's the Unicom down here? Also 122.8. Alright, cool. 122.8. Perfect. No, we have a nav radio, but I don't have the actual instrument. So, oh, we got some chatter on there. Is that just random stuff? Anyway, I'm gonna get super distracted. Yeah, I think it's just background chatter. It's like the winds are calm. It's me to fly to the southwest, slightly southwest. He had a British accent. Whoa, trim is all over the place. Cool, we got a little bit of background chatter going on. I dig it. Let's do the heading bug. Something like that-ish. And let's see, is that the one that's on top of the mountain? I kind of forget. No, that one's on top of the mountain. This one's not. Okay, Morton is the one that's got the cliff at one end. It's the big one. Some houses down here. What's that all about? Ah, got it. Cool. Oh, I saw something down there we hadn't discovered necessarily yet. We found something there. And I believe Morton is down here. That's the cliff. Yeah, that's the cliff, and there's Morton right there. No problem. We'll do a little pass and see what the wind's doing. At least it's not like a realistic distance where you take off and you fly for an hour and a half. That's what I do in X-Plane a lot. I make liberal use of the autopilot. It's fun doing the takeoffs and landings in the little bush strips. Negative Ghost Rider, the pattern is full. Let's go see what the windsock's doing. So we got, if anything, a little bit of breeze down there, so we'll be landing the normal direction for Morton. Oh, if you get close enough, it does tell you even if you're in the air. Cool. Oops. Alright, we're in that white arc. Let's go ahead and slow her down. was going to turn too sharp, and I almost didn't turn sharp enough. Alright, let's get her trimmed out for this speed. Not terrible. Not great either. Alright, looks like we're delivering to the apron over there on the left. Get some cool pictures. Can I zoom out any? Nope. Don't think so. Need to start landing super long, then we don't have as long of a taxi. Yeah, straight ahead. Cool. That's easy to find. $540 landing fee. Dang. All right, we have arrived. Oops. I accidentally double clicked and it picked it right back up. Hey, look at that. We did stuff, we got paid. $9,000. Wow. She wasn't kidding. I think it was a she. Now we got all kinds of messages on the phone. Hey, you made it. I did. Yeah, we'll take care of her. Bees Repairs is the place to go. Oh, we got a message from Mayor Greg. Well, look what the storm blew in. We don't get too many mainlanders here. They're rabble-rousers, troublemakers. Yep. As mayor, I'm supposed to keep this community safe from the likes of you. Well. But B tells me you're looking for work. Why should I care? Well, let's meet attitude with attitude. I delivered your stuff, didn't I? Ah, it'll take more than one little delivery to convince me. All right. We all trust B, and if she vouches for you, I guess that buys you a chance. All right. Reputation matters. You have to put in the work. Prove it yourself. Go check the job board at Morton. If you earn a 1-star reputation there, I'll be in touch. Okay. Once again, it says 2 messages, but I don't have any messages. So maybe it just takes a while for that to catch up? Not sure. But we have a briefing hut we can go to. I guess we got a taxi over there. Where is the Is the fuel over there too? Maintenance, briefing. Yeah, the fuel is over there by the pilot hangar. Yeah, we'll leave the door open. It's a nice day out. Yeah, I'll actually turn off the radios. So we're just taxiing around. Whee! We'll go down this way and across. That way we can be on the runway for as short as possible. Let's get down to about 1200 RPM. Seems to be a good RPM for taxiing. Slow down there, Speed Racer. Thinking while we're here, we may just want to fill up with fuel. So we'll do that. We'll grab some fuel and then we'll see what job we got. Hopefully don't have something super heavy. I wouldn't think you could get super heavy stuff in here because there's only so much room in this tiny little airplane. So hopefully a full fuel load wouldn't weigh us down too much. All right, you know the drill. Get her filled up. I haven't been doing any kind of a pre-flight. Suppose I should check the plane over at some point. 14.7 gallons. $171 and 49 cents per chunk. Everything looking good. Battery might need charged a little more. Let's see, check oil level. 3.1 quarts remaining. I don't even know how would you put oil in it? Can you buy oil anywhere? Is that done at the maintenance hangar? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Everything is looking pretty copacetic. A little bit of wear on the wheels, as expected. Alright, the briefing hut is right over there, so I'm just going to run over there, and we'll see what we got. It still says I have messages. I don't think we do. I think that part's just bugged. So now that we got fired from WWLF, I believe we should be able to take jobs off the board. Wouldn't pay that. Now we can do it. Deliver to Cole. Dashy deliveries. Let's write down the... Yeah, we haven't been to Cole yet. Cole is up the way, right? Kind of over yonder, northeast of here. Small strip used by hunters and hikers in the nearby forest. Partly surrounded by rocky cliffs, creating a tricky approach. Known locally as Rookie's Ruin. Nice. Let's go there. Sounds like fun. View job info. Sure. And then that's going to Morton. All right, cool. We got good stuff. Cool. Calm winds at the moment. So if that holds. Alright, if I remember right, yeah, Dashy's down that way. So we just need to taxi down there and load up. If we can get 1 star, then the mayor will be happy, I guess. We got full strength here, Morton, on the signal. Alright, let's get the gray bomber fired up. Yeah, it's nice out. I'll leave that open. Let's get the master on. Weeble wobble our way down to the Dashy. So I don't think you like buy oil and pour it in, but I'm not 100% sure. There's a maintenance hangar, so at some point we may need to do some maintenance. Was Dashy here? No, Dashy was down there. I don't know who that is. Yeah, it's just 2 cargo. Sounds like a tricky strip, though. That should be interesting. Must be little bitty packages we got here. Yeah, little bitty packages. Alright, cool. Does it let you load stuff while the engine's running? Apparently they're low on water. Alright, we got you, boys. Alright, one more time. We're heading northeast, 048, 6 miles. That's pretty close. Alright, 048. So, something like that. Close enough. Why are you saying low volts? Because we're idling low? There's something wrong with the alternator? Interesting. Or is that just a bug? Because this other red thing is looking pretty red too. Is that more red than normal? Let's pretend like it's not a problem. Battery did say 96%, but that shouldn't be that low. Alright, winds are calm, so we're just going to take off. And then we'll get pointed over towards the northeast. You know what? For once, I'm actually going to check my trim. There we go. Just this once. I'll check it. Yeah, the runway's over here. Just saying. Oh boy. Oh boy. that was unorthodox. Wow, it needs a lot of nose up trim when it takes off. I definitely checked my trim that time. Yeah, we don't have our HSI anymore, the artificial horizon. Got just the basic instruments on this one. It's not very far over here from the sounds of it. So take a quick peek. I do wonder what that tower with the smoke on it is. It's like a forestry station. I don't know why there's so much smoke coming out of it. I wonder if it's up there. There's a bunch of cliffs over yonder. Let's take a moment to soak in some views. Get some screenshots. There's no pilot in there. Who's flying this thing? Little nose trim back down. Yeah, it's only 6 miles, so should be like right on top of it. So it was surrounded by cliffs. I wonder if that's it right there above the prop. No, that doesn't look like a strip. That could possibly be a strip up there. Well, if you're zoomed in and you move it, it zooms back out. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's it up there. I'm going to start slowing down a bit. We'll go look her over. Yeah, I would say that's it. I wonder if they have a windsock. Yeah. Wow, that is tiny. All right. Well, we're going to come in low and slow, I think is the recipe of the day. There is no room for error. Nice. So we want to set up a good approach. I've completely lost where that was. Oh, there it is. I see it. Good approach, remember? We basically want to hang this on the prop. Let's get full flap in. See if we can get kind of trimmed out for the right airspeed. Ish. Yeah, boy, they weren't kidding when they said it was tight. This is rough on a gamepad. I would be much more comfortable doing this with a yoke. Brakes! Brakes! Oh, it's got nice humps in it too, just for extra flavor. I didn't see what my feet per minute were. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. $10. Nice. Not much landing fees here. Need more hands. I had both hands on the gamepad. All right, boys, I got your stuff here. No notable issues found. Fun. Drink up, boys. There we go. That's some expensive water they got. Okay, well, that's that. 5 messages. Wow. Maybe I should have shut the plane up. Excuse me. Oh, wow. We got all kinds of stuff. Thanks. So people are trying to recruit me now. All right. Yeah, no problem. Happy to help. I was worried we'd never find a pilot, but now you're part of the Dashy family. We'll go friendly. Happy to help. Got more stuff at Morton, huh? She sounds, or sorry, he sounds, forget who I was talking to. No, that was Myra. Heard you're working with other companies, the competition. Aries is bigger, bolder, and better. Find us on the job boards. Let's make it happen. All right, so everybody's heard about me and they want to offer me jobs. Cool. I don't suppose there's any jobs from here, are there? I really should have shut that engine. Is this a briefing hut? Oh, it is. Look at that. How do I pay my landing fee? Oh, here it is. There we go, $10. Actually, we got something going to Jones out of here. That's going back to Morton. Jobs reset at midnight. I kind of want to go back to Morton, don't I? Which one is... That's Boyce. Over to Jones. Jones was this guy, right? Yeah. I'd say let's go back to Morton. That's ICS and that's Ares. Yeah, let's go back to Morton. 3 pieces, 12 pounds. No problem. That's doable. Assuming we can get out of here. Luckily the winds are calm, so I think we can do it. Ares cargo. These are 4 pounds. I wonder if they already drank them. Not as many pounds. What's that? Port undercarriage. Oh, I got you. So another reason I don't want to shut off the engine, I'm not 100% sure the alternator's working. I think it is, but anyhow. Let's walk around the prop. Everything's looking good. Let's get out of here. Alright, flaps are retracted. This should be interesting. It is a very bumpy runway. Oh, the rudder is all over the place on this gamepad. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're sort of airborne. That was a little sketch. Just a little on the sketch side. That's okay. We got it done in the end. I am just not comfortable with the gamepad at all. I'm not a gamepad player at all. It's easier than keyboard. Alright, now we need to go west, so we'll go west-ish. Need a ton of down trim. We basically just headed back from whence we came. Okay, we're past that. It's gonna be another super long video. I think that's Morton over there, right? Kind of between the cliffs. Yeah, we'll leave her at 2,500. We'll trim it out. Just barely pressing on the right trigger to try to get some of that cockeyedness out of the ball indicator. Kind of miss my artificial horizon. Easier to keep this thing level. It does tend to drift to the left on the wing droop. There's Morton, right where we left it. The wind's still calm. Oops, sorry. Bouncing all over the place. A little hard to tell. Every time you touch a control, it zooms you back out, even if it's a flight control. That's annoying. Yeah, winds are gone. All right, cool. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We could do combat landings, right? In a Super Cub. Still gonna drift past. Oh, oh, little rough, little rough. Alright, making sure I was getting my RPM set right. Deliver cargo to Morton. It's going over here? No, it's going over there. Alright. So, it still landed a little long, but, you know, it was a landing. ICG. I wonder if that's... Is that right next to the briefing hut? Kind of looks like it might be next to the briefing hut. Some breakage on. Yeah, looks like there's this red building right here. Excellent. Alright, we're actually going to shut down this time. This video has gone on long enough. Ta-da! Alright, here's your bottles. I like that coal place. That was a fun strip to fly into. I really look forward to this coming out with like good peripheral support. Because I am much more comfortable with like my yoke and pedals. I have thousands and thousands of hours flying with my CH yoke and my CH Pro pedals. And I feel like I could do a lot better job flying than on this gamepad. There we go. Look at us go. Yeah. We did stuff. Thank you for joining the demo configuration playtest. You've now completed all available demo content in this playtest. We hope you enjoyed your time on Bleak Rock Island. I did. Good job, guys. Best of luck with the project. And we'd very much appreciate you to take a few minutes to complete the survey. Now, I did a survey before, but I may do another one. We shall see. Thank you for flying with us and supporting our development efforts. Is that it? We can't continue from there? Aw. What if I wanted to go fly around and spend my money? I guess I'll just have to wait. Well, folks, that'll be it. That's the last video for this playtest. You can wish list it on Steam. It's easy to find. There's also a link in the description if you want to go check it out. There's a lot of activity on their Discord if you want to keep an eye on what's going on with the community over there. Lots of bug reports and discussion and stuff happening. Thanks as always for watching, and I will catch you in the next adventure. And we'll definitely be buying this day one. Take care.